I'm using riced cauliflower. And I think I'm using the whole bag, but I'm not really sure yet. So let me just use that. I'm gonna waste it up some of it though, that's for sure. I think that's good enough. Oh yeah, I'll use some more. And I'll save the rest. Turn it down a little bit and put my top on it so I can break that lump right there. While I get my other spices together, I'm going to use some paprika, some garlic powder, of course some black pepper, and some onion powder. I think that's enough, but I am dumping in 2 cans of pinto beans. I want some pinto beans tonight. Put it out, put that out. So I'm going to have that. See, there you go. We'll leave you over there for right now. Put in some pepper. And some onion and garlic powder. I don't want to be stingy. And I'm not sure if you put paprika in beans, but I'll throw it in there. Only because I happen to love it. Just a little bit. And I'm going to dump my 2 cans of pinto beans. Yes, I am. I can't find what I'm looking for, but I won't make you watch that part. I want my pot to be more soupy, but I don't want to make it like watery. So I wanted to make sure I had all of the nutrients from the bottom of the pot. As you can see, my rice is falling down in there, and now my pot has some consistency to it. I'm going to use this spoon here. Just to take a little bit of flavor of a little taste of the flavor of the pot. Alright, I missed something. So we're going to let it simmer a little bit. Since I'm going to be cleaning up, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Let it make love. And then I'll be back to touch it up with some ingredients. Now you see that consistency? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now I did put a little bit of, in there, so I'm going to toss some of this in there. They must have made this over because this used to be a massive amount of salt. I don't taste that anymore. I taste, just a little bit of flavor, but I don't taste what I used to taste. So what I'm going to do now is just turn my pot down really low, but I think I'm going to do something else. I put some turkey sausage in my grinder, and I put it inside of here. And of course I wash my hands. And I'm going to put that in there like that. I didn't want the sausage to be chunky in the pot like I normally have it. So if I do it like this, it would be as if it's not the main meal. The beans are the main meal. And I absolutely love this right here, like that. And I'm going to put some chicken broth in there to loosen it up. And then I'm going to prepare myself a bowl. Oh, that is beautiful. Now, I'm not sure, but I think I should have been able to put a bay leaf in here. I'm not sure, but I think this is one of them times. I'm not. You know what? I'm ready to eat now. It's after 5. I just woke up about an hour ago. Mm. I have to try something else. It's definitely not. I can't eat that like that. I can't eat that. Sorry. Let me try this. I do know what I have to put in it, but I'm not gonna put it in a pot. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. But I don't know if I can put this in here. But I put it in something the other day, and I actually liked it. So maybe I'll introduce. No, that's enough. That's enough. Because I'm not familiar with this like that. So maybe I'll just let that simmer in there. But it needs something, and I don't want to throw salt in there. You know, salt is a cure-all, but I'm trying to move away from cure-all. So you understand, right? Although I think that's what it's asking for. I think it's asking for a smidgen of salt just to say hello to the pot. Ah! And I am really and truly in need of eating, so I'm going to turn it off. My next bowl will be better with the bay leaf in there because it's going to have time to sing. You don't understand? But for right now, I need to put myself a little meal together. Have something to eat. What I knew I needed in my bowl was sugar. I like sweet beans. I'm not sure if anybody else does. So these are my beans, and I love my glass bowls, boys and girls. I cannot wait to sort out my cabinets and stuff. But I'm using sugar packets. These are like Splenda or whatever you call it. I think like Splenda. But I'm having a hot flash right now, so I am not going to put a spoon of this in my mouth until it cools down. But I have to put, I'm going to put 2 packets. I ended up grabbing 3, but my intention was to put, yeah, it feels so good. Oh, yes, come on through the window. Yes. Woo, I feel so good. It's coming from the behind this dresser, though, because the curtain is down. I have a curtain and 2 sheets, as you can see through this little edge right here at that window, to make sure that I'm in here in the dark. So I've been resting all day. I did a few things here and there, but I've been resting and letting the TV run on some videos that I just want to listen to until I actually fall asleep, and it helped me. I kid you not. These beans smell amazing. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of you have big families and you put your beans in the crock pot and on the stove. I am so thankful that you can eat any way you eat as long as you eat. Please do not let other people make you feel you have to cook a certain type of way. You don't have to do that. Your job is to put some nourishment on the table, however you need to do it. Just keep in mind, because I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, no one is perfect. Just keep in mind that the more junk you eat, you're going to pay for it later. And when you have small people in your home, you have more control over what they have access to. then you realize, and there are times that those convenient, happy foods are not good for our mental. But I'm not telling you what to do. That I'm not telling. I don't want to be that person. I want to taste some beans though. I didn't realize that I had eaten, but I had eaten before. At one time about 7, and the other time around 12. So it's now after 5, maybe after 6. So I do need a meal. Mm, 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 ooh, Oh, the sausage was perfect. Oh my goodness. I know my next bowl that I probably eat after midnight is going to be absolutely amazing because I put the bay leaf in there. I'm not sure about the bay leaf being in beans, but I think you can put it in beans. And one thing I do know about beans is once you eat the cover on the top, be ready to burn when you get to the layer on the second layer. Absolutely delicious. Mm, 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 mm. This is good, but I'm not going to nope. Let me move this. I'm not going to finish that. I am finally awake. I was tired, but I'm tired because I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. But I had got a phone call from one of my care managers, and she wanted to know how I felt about going a few places the last few days. And I had to tell her I felt really nice, and some of the things that I had noticed, and that was the longest phone call that we had because she said she really hopes that I gain something that I want. But I did tell her about some of the things that may not have been the best choice, but she's definitely willing to help me. Either way it goes for me to be in different places. But I told her what the little things I was looking forward to, and some of the things that I'm looking forward to are just basic, normal life to other people. And it's amazing. This morning I felt really good, and then this afternoon I felt a little bad. I felt bad because some of you know that I struggle every day. But then I said, no, if I start feeling bad, then that means I have something to feel shame about. I have nothing to feel shame about. So I said, you know what? I have to look at the consistency of the views. I have to look at the consistency of the whatever to realize that I may not be doing everything right, but I'm doing something right. And the only thing I ask is that I'm allowed to be me. That's it. Because this channel means more to me than you would ever realize. It benefits me in ways that it would not benefit someone else, especially since I'm not earning from it. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And I made a card a couple days ago, and I still haven't put the sentiment is here and the card is here, but I realized something that my mental health provider needs to work with me on in treatment. So I wrote it inside of a piece of paper. I stuck it inside the card. So I wanted to put it in the mail today, but I couldn't because I don't want to do anything when it comes to cutting, chopping, or anything with paper. I'm on a break, and I want to stay loyal to myself and stay on my break. So I was thinking of sending it with just a card without the sentiment, but uh, I don't have the energy to do that because I want the sentiment on it. So I have to just leave it right there and just wait patiently. So I let me check and see what time it is. I'm so thankful that I did research on some of the things that I suffer with. And one of the things I'm tired of is, I'm not even going to say it. I don't think I have to say it. I don't think I have to say it. Ah! Sometimes you have to laugh, boys and girls. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder why my computer's not coming on. it's not coming on because it wasn't plugged in. But you might have noticed that the sirens are coming closer. So that means whatever is wrong is on this side of town. You just can't get a break, can you? Maybe you can. I had a vision that I was wearing red lipstick somewhere, and I had on a pretty dress. I don't know where I was though, so I'm wondering if that's my future, because it's that dress was definitely not in my past. No, I didn't do any exercise today. I absolutely feel pain in not pain to where it's discomfort, pain to where my body is actually accepting some of the changes I've been doing to change my body, but I couldn't do any exercises today. What I may be able to do tonight, we don't know. We don't know. But I'm looking to see what's going on one of my nothing. So I can leave this alone. Nothing is going on over there, and I'm going to say thank you for watching my channel and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.